Hey guys, coming to you from this side of my room because you always see me there at my desk, so I thought I'd sit here in front of my light tent instead, just for a little change of pace. This video is something that I just kind of had the idea of something I wanted to do for fun as just a reaction to the news and everything that we saw from this year at the Shizuoka Hobby Show. So that's what this is. This is the Shizuoka Hobby Show 2015 reactions video. Basically, I've already seen some of the news, of course, just on Facebook, but I haven't been on like any of the blogs and stuff to really look at anything closely. I've been avoiding that, and I was out of town on the weekend anyway, so I basically just like haven't looked at Gundam Guy or anything else for like 3 or 4 days. So I'm gonna look at that now and see some of the stuff that was announced or shown at Shizuoka, and give you just some of my instant reactions. Now, of course, I am going to cover this all in the end of the month at the Gunpla news video as well, but here we go. So this video is also just going to be really casual. I'm not going to edit it a whole lot, and it's just going to be kind of me looking at this stuff. So if you're not going to be interested in that all right now, you can just shut it off. Anyway, here's the first thing. These are obviously in opposite time order because I'm looking at the newest first. So here's the Freedom Revive. It's still not really shown, at least in these pictures here, not really shown in any dynamic pose. It's still just standing there. It does look good, but let's see. No, these pictures here I'm looking at, it's just standing. Oh, there's one where it's kind of shooting its rifle, but it's still standing. I don't know, I mean, it looks good. I'm sure it's going to be good. Here's more pictures of the HG Lightning Gundam. Lightning Zeta Gundam. Yeah, again, I mean, nothing really too exciting there. Looks like it is going to be coming with like the same base that like the Transient and the G-Port came with. So that's cool. I wonder if that's just going to be like a new standard for basically any of the HG Build Fighter kits that we're going to get anymore after this, and the other one's coming out in July. I don't know what else we might get after that, because I guess the show's done, but I don't know, we still might get something, I guess. I doubt we're going to get that kind of base with the Dom though, because the Dom R35, because although we saw it in space, I don't know, having a Dom with a base. Then there's the Master Grade Fenice Reneshita. Yeah, I mean, looks good. I like the look of the head here in this close-up picture where you're able to see of it now. I don't think trying to remember if I've built any Wing Gundam in Master Grade form ever. I don't think I've built any Master Grade Wing Gundam, actually. Oh, that's wrong. No, sorry, I built the Wing Custom Verka. Yeah, I quite like that kit, but this one I'm sure will be nice. Looks pretty cool. Whoa, here's the new Gundam Converge series. It's going to be Series 20. That's, huh? What's this? There's the, what's this? The Build Burning Gundam, the Bear Guy family. That looks pretty interesting. The Grimoire, the V2 Buster, and then the TR1 Hazel and the Hyzak. The V2 Buster has already been released, I'm pretty sure, and the Hazel, TR1 Hazel, is that what's different? It is different. It's a different version than the ones that are coming out in, I guess, Series 19, so that's kind of interesting. And the Hyzak too, has that been released yet already or not? Maybe not, I guess. The Converge Bear Guy, that's pretty cool. And of course that Hazel just looks really awesome. Definitely gonna try to get that. Aha! P-bandai exclusive Master Grade GM Cannon. I'm not as much of a huge like old school GM fan, as a lot of people are. I like it okay. It is a little bit just plain for my taste. Although this one does look pretty nice. The legs too especially look really nice. I like those kind of change in the design of the legs. Looks like quite a lot of new parts for this. This is something that they should have made as just a normal release. It's kind of dumb that they didn't just make this as a normal release. 4,300 yen, so I guess like the price before tax is probably 4,000 yen. Let's see if we can see it in the picture. I don't know. That is really cool actually. That is something that I wouldn't mind getting. It looks like those pieces on the legs are just going to be just like replacement pieces for the normal armor, so pretty simple. Not like the inner frame is going to be totally the same, I'm sure. And for the chest and the cannon as well, looks like you're just maybe going to have a couple different new pieces for the chest armor, and then obviously the cannon. The antennas on the head are cool too. I like that rabbit look. Those are the antennas that I prefer for the Zaku cannon as well. Might be cool to have the two of those together. Ooh, and the p-bandai exclusive Master Grade Heavy Gundam. That looks really cool. Not really. After I just used brown on my Yakudo, and I'm just gonna say, oh, not really a huge fan of that brown, but the brown inner frame was okay, but I'm not sure if I really like the look of this brown on this Heavy Gundam. How much is that? The price is TBA, so I'm sure it's gonna be like 5,000 yen or something. So it's basically what, just like a full armor Gundam? It looks like a lot of new parts on that, and what is with that thing on its arm? See if I can see it in the picture. That big gun on his arm is pretty cool. I don't know. The pictures don't really show it much justice, perhaps, but I don't know. It does look really cool though. I really like the vents on that as well. It's a little bit different from the full armor Gundam. And I think I saw maybe in like Henry's Twitter or something like that this is using the 1 Year War or the 1.5 version of the Gundam as the base rather than the 2.0, which is usually the normal for like variations like this. I don't know if that means anything to anyone, but if that's true, if that's right, that's that. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the two of those just off the top of my head without checking it at the moment, but here's something for the Art of Gundam exhibition, a Master Grade Unicorn Gundam clear frame, clear color version. It's like that same kind of like milky clear that they use for the HG clear version. I don't really like that. It doesn't really look that good. The clear full armor Gundam looked really awesome. I really liked that, but that was kind of dumb. Oh, okay. I see they're going for a bunch of clear kits. So there's that. There's the Proto Zero, Master Grade Proto Zero in clear color, and a Master Grade a straight red frame. That was a p-bandai exclusive before. So that's kind of interesting that they're doing another kind of exclusive, a variation exclusive release on a kit that was already an exclusive. The Master Grade red frame there, and the frame is plated, like chrome plated, or like red chrome electroplated, and then clear, like that milky clear armor. I wish it was just plain clear, not clear colored. Like that, the Proto Zero would look good if it's just plain clear. I don't like colored clear, usually. Here's one more, the Master Grade 00 Riser. More 00 Riser. Can't get enough of the 00 Riser this year. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, here's something I did see, of course, because it blew up on Facebook when this was announced, the RG Gundam Astray Red Frame. It actually does look really nice. The legs and the feet I think look much nicer than previous versions of it, and the arms is just the proportions, everything in this prototype image we're seeing look really nice. I'm not sure about this frame. The frame looks really goofy. Anyway, I was hoping that the next RG after the double riser was going to be back to something from UC. I was hoping that they're gonna basically keep it like UC, non-UC, UC, non-UC, like that, even though I guess there was a the Wing Zero and then the double riser, those are both non-UC, but so anyway, that's my point. 2 non-UC kits, and then I was hoping that the next one would be UC, but no. Anyway, it's not, but it does look really good, so I definitely am looking forward to that, as I'm sure a lot of other people will be, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of options for Bandai to do premium versions of that, like a blue frame I would say is obviously probably one of the first choices, but then I'm sure there's other stuff. Probably some sort of clear or metallic one there as well, probably. It is cool also that it's coming with the katana. Looks really nice there. Personally, I like just the beam rifle and the shield on that kit, that design on the red frame. Anyway. What? Okay, what? No. Here's what? Oh, okay, it's not going to be an actual kit, just a Super Fumina custom build. Yeah, I thought this was actually a kit. No, it's just a custom build on display at the Hobby Show. Oh, it really surprised me there. That's something that I did not think they were going to make a kit of at all. Although, I think it would be a really cool, pleasant surprise, just because it's so different. But, yeah, I don't think they're going to actually make that, but that'd be cool if they did. That custom's really cool. Here's more about the Hyakushiki 2.0. Still can't figure out what it's saying about the eyes and why the leg unit, why they're showing off that the leg unit bends like that, like it's supposed to mean anything. I don't know. Yeah, this is cool. The Gundam Leopard Da Vinci. This was one of the images that, or one of like the shadows that we saw in the teaser image that we were expecting was going to be one of the kits to be released, and apparently it was. Let me look at the other pictures of it here. It's looking like it's coming with quite a lot of weapons there. The huge gun on its backpack, huge missile pods on both sides of the arms, the huge like twin beam rifles for both arms, another big giant Gatling gun for the back, so that's cool. The design is quite different from, like, of course, the original Leopard Gundam, but that's, I mean, good. I mean, it's still keeping like the same elements of like the green color scheme and like the loads of weapons. I kind of like these weapons on this better than the ones that are actually on the Leopard Gundam, so that's pretty cool. I'll definitely probably look into getting that. It's what, like 1900 yen, so like 1800 yen. That's, yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm really looking forward to that. Head's pretty unique, but that's pretty interesting. Man, that metal build Astray gold frame of Matsumina on display there. It's looking really good. What is this? More p-bandai exclusive HG Dryon 3. So it's like a modified version of the Tryon. And the, well, it looks like this sword is a little bit different. The head crest is different, and basically just colors. It's all black with some gold. That looks really interesting. That's one kit that I didn't expect to see any sort of like p-bandai variation of, except like a like metal, not metal, what do I want to say, metallic or chrome version or something, which I did see there was something of that too. Anyway, this is pretty interesting. It's kind of cool. Looks pretty interesting. Like the head crest on it is very reminiscent of what's that mobile suit in Gundam 00, the Susuano, I want to say. I'm not enough of a 00 fan to remember that. Sorry, Susuano, something like that, that has the head crest like that. It's like that custom mobile suit, like a variation of the overflag or something. Another p-bandai exclusive high grade Cathedral Gundam. What? This is a Gundam from the Build Fighters A manga. That's pretty crazy. What is it? Like it's like modified from the Denial Gundam, sort of. Looks like it. This is the legs, and parts of it look like they're like modified from the Denial Gundam. I think I've seen some stuff, like I've seen the manga image before, but this is the first time seeing it like as a kid. That's pretty cool. I like the look of it a lot more than I like the look of the Denial, but I'm not sure about that gold on it. It's probably going to be molded in that nasty gold. This one that they've got on display here looks like it's painted gold, so it's probably not going to be looking like that out of the box. Well, more p-bandai exclusive. Whoa, this is crazy. What's going on? P-bandai exclusive Hi-Nu Gundam Influx. What is going on with all these p-bandai exclusives? It's really crazy. This is definitely just a modified version of the Hi-Nu Vrabe, which I was not really a huge fan of, but I mean, this is kind of cool. I like the color scheme of this one a lot better, that black on it instead. That's pretty interesting. That's crazy that they're doing those. It's a lot of p-bandai exclusives apparently. Yeah, this I saw. I did see a picture of this on Facebook as well as the Master Grade Gundam Amazing Red Warrior. This is something I was not expecting to be coming out in a Master Grade, considering that they haven't released either a Build Burning or a Try Burning Gundam in Master Grade form yet, or Lightning Gundam in Master Grade form yet, and those are like the main protagonist mobile suits of the series. I was not expecting them to release the Amazing Red Warrior, a suit that really only appeared in a couple episodes. I mean, maybe later, but not this quickly. It's pretty crazy, and it doesn't really look good, in my opinion. Like, the proportions seem wrong, quite different from the HG. I wonder what exactly they're using for the base for that. It almost looks, I mean, the frame, I can't tell, but it looks like a 2.0 frame, so I'm guessing it's just the 2.0 Gundam that are basing that off of. Yeah, it doesn't really look right. The hands look huge, and the things on the shoulders don't really look very good either. I don't know. This is obviously like an early version of this we're seeing, but I don't know, it looks really wonky. Not very good or exciting at all at this point, but we'll have to see later, I guess. Aha! Finally seeing the p-bandai exclusive Mega Bazooka launcher for the Hyakushiki. It's just more p-bandai exclusive, which kind of sucks, but at least we're finally seeing this. This is something that I really wanted to see, and I was really hoping they were going to change the design a little bit more, but it looks like they've kept the design pretty close to basically the original anime and the high grade version, and it looks okay. I don't know, what's the price on it? 3,000 yen? Seems, I don't know, a little bit high. It's definitely going to be large, that's for sure. I'm sure a lot of that 3,000 yen you're just paying for all the plastic you're getting with it. I wonder if it's going to be coming with an action base one. It shows it's using an action base one here in the picture. I wonder if that's going to be included with that. I would hope so, but I'm not sure. I don't know, that's pretty interesting. That was something that I was really considering getting if it looked good, but I don't know, I was still kind of on the fence about that. I'd like to see more pictures of the Hyakushiki just like standing with it, with like the gun standing up, rather than like firing it. I think if I had it, that would be the pose that I would want to do with it, just standing with the Mega Bazooka launcher. Anyway, here's the p-bandai exclusive Giradaga full frontal custom on display there. Again, I would kind of like that. I don't really know why it's pretty much char colors and not really full frontal colors. Full frontal colors should be just red, I think, but it's looking like char colors there. Oh man, and not only is it another p-bandai exclusive, it's another p-bandai exclusive version of the Jagan. This makes what, like 3, 4, 5 of them now. Is the Type A2 GR General Revel version of the Jagan. That's crazy. How many versions of the Jagan are we gonna have? We have to be getting a Master Grade Jagan sometime soon. It's crazy. If Bandai knows that they can keep selling different versions of the Jagan, they need to know that they do alright selling just a Master Grade of just the regular Jagan by itself. Jeez, it's pretty crazy. It does look really good. I like this version, probably the best of all of the different versions, mostly just for the color scheme. I like the tan and orange and gray color scheme of that. It looks really cool. Here's the dumb R35 on display. Yeah, still looks pretty good, I think. The back of the shields look okay. I don't know. Does it look like some of those light blue color apps? Looks like the light blue on the lower half of the shield is just going to be a sticker. That's kind of disappointing, but I guess it would kind of make sense that that would just be like one big flat piece, considering it's just an HG. Kind of disappointing though, but anytime you have like huge stickers like that, it looks like on the knee too as well, like under like a part like the front of the chain looks like that's a big sticker too, so maybe quite a few large stickers on that kit, but still looks like a really awesome kit though, so definitely looking forward to that. Here's the Revive Gundam on display. Best proportion, high movable performance, fun to build. Yeah, I guess so. So, what? This is about the Gundam Ace magazine. I talked about this in the last episode of Gunpla News, where I said like the Ace magazine was coming with the Gundam Hammer and the Beam Javelin, but it looks like it's also coming with like a bunch of other parts too, basically to make like a full armor Gundam. Like the big twin beam rifles, the revolving launcher for the regular beam rifle, another shield, another backpack that can mount these huge cannons. That's really cool. That looks really good. Definitely. And it looks like both the different versions are coming with that. What's this? But looks like the one version is coming with all that stuff and just the Gundam Hammer, and the other one's coming with all that stuff and just the Beam Javelin. So like basically you can choose. All the parts are the same except for whether you want the Beam Javelin or the Gundam Hammer. That's really cool. I think I'd probably go for the Beam Javelin myself, just because if I wanted to use the Gundam Hammer, I'd just borrow one from a version G30th, so it has the nicer chain on it instead of just that plastic chain, which it looks like what you're getting with this one. Those extra parts though do look really awesome, and that kind of makes me want to get an HG Revive Gundam just so I can use those parts on it sometime later. It would be really, really cool. Here's more about the system weapons, and not really that interesting. The builder parts, new builder parts hands, that's interesting. Builder parts HG MS Hand 01 Federal Forces Dark Gray. So what's different about this from just the previous Earth Federation hands. I guess these are maybe a little bit different in some way. Maybe it looks like the hand covers are a little bit different. So these are Federal Forces, so maybe just a little bit different version of the EFSF hands there. Pretty interesting though, I guess. Here I can see the actual promo images for the Mega Bazooka launcher for the Yakushiki, and the promo images, it looks like it is coming with the action base. Looks like it, yeah. It looks like there are going to be a few different options for how you want to actually hold it. You can have it like, have the Yakushiki sort of like hanging from it, like riding it, sort of like being pulled by it. That's pretty cool. I do kind of like that much better. Let's see, is there a standing photo as well? And some waterslide decals. That's going to be cool. It's going to come with some waterslide decals for that and the Yakushiki, I'm sure. Interesting. And here's the promo images for the GM cannon as well. It does look really nice. I do actually kind of like that. Yeah, it says the waist unit is different and the legs are different as well. That is pretty interesting. And yes, as expected, p-bandai exclusive master grade balut system. So, as I thought, they're going to re-release the balut system as a p-bandai exclusive. So you're going to be able to use that, of course, with the Yakushiki, the Rick Diaz, the Hyzak, what's that, the Nemo, or the Marasai. So lots of options, lots of p-bandai options for your Yakushiki 2.0. You can get the Mega Bazooka launcher or the balut pack. Here's some images of the revived gun cannon on display as well. That also looks pretty cool. Oh, here's all those clear kits on display from the Art of Gundam exhibition. What's this? Okay, here's something about the HG Zaku, the Black TriStar High Mobility type from the Origin. And they're on display here at the show. And in the background we can see there's the giant axe and some effect part with that. But is there any news about what is actually going on with that, when it's going to be on display or what? Here's no. Let me check the comments. Yeah, there's no word here. What about that? Just says Gaia Mash. Actually says Gaia or Mush Custom. There's some nice spelling mistake there on the card. Good job, Bandai. And yeah, it's showing it there, so it's obviously coming out in some form or another. So I guess we kind of knew it was coming, but still doesn't seem to show. Or did it? Let me look again closer. Oh wait, yeah, here. You can see in the background there, there's a separate tag for that image. It says Ortega Custom. So maybe that's going to be its own separate kit. Just the Ortega version is going to be sold separately. It doesn't look like it's showing it as an online exclusive. It's just showing it as the Ortega Custom is a separate kit. So that's pretty interesting why they did that. Because I think the only difference in it is the axe, and it's got that effect part there. Huh. Okay, yeah, here's about that Tryon 3 color-plated finish version. It says what, the Build G5 series. So this is an exclusive Gunpla that will be part of the Gundam Tri-Age campaign. It's a Japan arcade. campaign, so 500 participants will be selected to win this plated version, so going to be very, very limited on that. Should be very, very expensive if you try buying one from one of the winners later. Here's the DJ on display. There's some box art for the DJ. That's pretty cool. The box art does look pretty good, I will say. Although I'm still not a fan of how the kit is looking. It's maybe growing on me a little bit, but that box art definitely looks really good and matches the design. It matches the box art of the Hyakushiki, which is really cool. I like how they're like really promoting those kits like together, even though one's a Master Grade 2.0 and one's the RE. They're going to be quite different in terms of their complexity, of course, but like I like how they're like marketing those together. It's pretty cool. Because like for the DJ you can see the Hyakushiki in the background, and then for the Hyakushiki's box art you can see the DJ in the background. That's really cool, and I like that a lot. Okay, here's a Hobby Japan Freedom Gundam Revive option part set. Some really goofy looking option parts for the Freedom. That I don't know if that was in any sort of manga variation. I don't think so. I think this is just something totally new. It looks like they came up with. I don't really know why, but why are they making those option parts for the Freedom? Just gotta try to cash in something on the popularity of the Freedom Gundam, I guess. Okay, here I guess we're getting to some of the normal release stuff now after we kind of saw a bunch of p-bandai stuff. G-Self Perfect Pack, another version of the G-Self. Those clear parts don't look very good. It looks really weird. They look like very liquidy on there. I can't really think of the right word, like jello on there. And the arms that are holding like the, what was like the space pack before, like the sides of the space pack, those larger parts, those arms on here don't look like they're really holding the weight of that very well, which is not very encouraging. The rest of that backpack does look pretty interesting. It is very unique. I do quite like that. Shield is weird, but here's something new about the SD Gundam X Standard initial release. So I guess they're gonna be like SD, but like what do I want to say? Like more articulated. So basically like an HG, like closer to HG, but in as like an SD, and they're all going to be like all interchangeable. Everything is going to be interchangeable. So what's the first few? The Gundam, the Airstrike, Wing Zero Custom, and the Exia. So I guess they're just going with all of the big favorites first for that. Yeah, just kind of SD stuff. Oh yeah, and then the other release from the teaser image is the SD Build Fighters Kurenai Musha Amazing Gundam. That was one of the other ones that we were expecting based on the teaser image of the kind of shadow image. That's pretty... SD BB Senshi Legend BB Versal Knight Gundam. Not interested. Aha! The HG Mobile Worker, so like the prototype, not even a prototype Zaku, it's just like not even a Zaku, but just like the mobile suits that we saw in the trailer for episode 2 of Gundam the Origin. That's really cool. This is the orange version, so I guess, what was the other one in the trailer? It was like blue or something. So I guess I'm sure we're going to be getting that version as well, which will probably be slightly different. That looks really cool. These Gundam the Origin kits are looking really, really awesome. Some really great detail there in those, just because they're supposed to look like more mechanical, like very early machines, and they're definitely like doing the job of looking that part very well, I think. wondering what the size is going to be like that, because I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit smaller. It's very big, bulky, but I'm guessing like the height is definitely going to be a little bit smaller than the normal Zaku maybe. That looks really cool though, and yeah, I'm sure we're going to have some other variation of that as well. And those like caution markings on there are sure going to be like stickers, the black and yellow stripes. Oh cool, more Origin stuff. Whoa. Goof. Here's one version of a goof. It just says the YMS07. This is obviously a goof, but it doesn't say like exactly what the name of it. It's not a prototype goof, because here I can see the next one. There's also a prototype goof, which looks really cool. I like the hand it's got. I mean, you can see it definitely looks like a prototype, like before the goof itself. It's very cool. Like, it looks like it doesn't have any like actual hands. It's just got like the gun hand, and then the other side is no hand. It's just like maybe for where the heat whip or whatever it is comes out of the arm. Let's go to there's the prototype, and then what's this other one then? Just maybe another prototype with just hands. So one is maybe just a prototype with hands, and one's a prototype without hands. Something like that, but both of these look really, really cool. I love the look of these. And I like how this one's got like this one, the YMS07, has these colors look like more like Federation colors, really. Just kind of a white and tan and black. And it's got the same like machine gun that looks like the machine gun used by like the Ground Gundam and the EZ-8, like that from the 8th MS Team series. That machine gun looks just like that, so I wonder if it's like a stolen version piloted by someone in the EFSF, I guess, or the EFF, right? Not space, obviously. It doesn't really look like a spacesuit with those colors. Those look really cool though. Definitely a big fan of the Origin kits so far. And it looks like that's pretty much it. Let me see. I think that's basically it. So yeah, I mean, a handful of new releases coming, and then a big handful of premium Bandai stuff on the way, so that's kind of a little bit weird and a little bit scary when like the premium Bandai announcements outnumber the regular announcements, but I don't know, maybe it's just because of the time of the year. Maybe when we get to the next big event we'll get a lot more in terms of just like the regular announcements, but so far that's a little bit strange. A lot of p-bandai stuff coming, so I don't know, for those people who have it harder or more expensive to get p-bandai stuff, that's a bummer, man. So yeah, anyway, that's it for this video, you guys. That's my reactions to this stuff. Some stuff was not all that interesting and a little bit disappointing. I'd say probably the most surprising yet disappointing thing was definitely the Master Grade Amazing Red Warrior. It did not look impressive at all. But those new kits coming from Gundam the Origin do look really, really nice, so that's pretty cool. And it was cool to see some of that p-bandai stuff. Still no sign of the G-Falcon, so I wonder when we're going to see anything about what the G-Falcon is going to be like. So I guess, I'm sure it's going to be probably the next few weeks we should see something of that, maybe around the time of the end of the month, so maybe in the Gunpla news video we'll see something about that. So anyway, thanks guys for watching, hope that was interesting a little bit, or maybe something, maybe not. Anyway, see you guys later.